Well, hello everybody. Beautiful Saturday afternoon out here in Appalachia. I haven't done one of these fireside chats in a while. I'm kind of busy, life gets in the way. But I wanted to make a point of doing one today because it's been a few weeks and been working on a lot of things around the house, landscaping and water drainage systems, things like that. But a lot of things going on. And this week I've been thinking a lot about the concept of pressure. Pressure that many people feel. And the analogy I was using was pressure in water lines. So when you turn on the faucet, water comes out automatically. And why is that? It's because there's pressure in the line. There's always constant pressure. And we measure that in PSI, pounds per square inch. It's generally about, and where I'm at, it's like 45 to 50 in my house. PSI ranges in that 30 to 50 range. And if the pressure's too low, then the water doesn't flow. But if the pressure's too high, the pressure in the water will show us weak points in the system. Whether they're couplings, T's, straight couplings, reducer couplings, elbows. I had that happen a year and a half ago at my neighbor's house where one of the pipes outside in the ground came apart. Pressure will reveal our weak points. And it's no different in the human body. Our bodies are not designed to be under pressure for long periods of time. And if they are, and if we don't find a way to release that pressure, then it's going to cause problems, which could be anything from inflammation to dis-ease and to that infamous breaking point that shatters integrity, which I talked about a year or more ago in another video. So the pressure that we perceive in our mind, in our thoughts, those recurring thoughts, which has been happening to me a lot this week. That's why I've been thinking about this. I'm having this constant recurring thoughts during the day, and I'm challenging myself. Okay, why are you doing this? Where are these thoughts coming from? And how do I let them go so that they don't lodge in the body or cause some problems physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually? The pressure, regardless, wants to find an outlet. And we got to find an outlet for it, which is why exercise is really good for me. So I exercise twice a day, just once in the morning and once in the afternoon after work, and just to let go, or and the other one is to sit quietly for a while before bed and just let everything go. So take 15 minutes, shut everything off, and just sit there quietly and let the day go. And it's tough because I find myself sometimes waking up in the morning. I'm getting out of bed at 4:30, 5 o'clock, and those thoughts start pretty quick. So I'm asking myself what this is all about. So I wanted to remind everybody, or anybody who's watching, that we need to be cognizant of this pressure that we perceive or that we even create for ourselves. And then we got to consciously figure out ways to let it go. Because there's an awful lot going in our world right now. It's very confusing. And you have to be very careful and very cognizant of what you allow into your energy field, what you allow into your thoughts, what we allow into our life. And then we have to be able to set up boundaries and say, no, I don't want that. So, especially with all the media. Whew. So anyways, that was this week's thought process, was about pressure. So when you turn on the faucet, think about you're releasing pressure in that water line. And where this actually came from was computer systems that I support, enterprise systems that I support every day. And because the volume has increased through the system is showing us its weak spots. And I've been working on this for a few days. And that's where all these thoughts came from, because the first analogy I came up with was the water lines and then the human body. It's all the same concept. Pressure wants to be released. It wants to find equilibrium, homeostasis. And so we have to find a way to let it go and just let it flow. You know, that old song from the 60s, let it flow, let it blossom, let it grow. Just let it flow. Yeah, so figure out how you can let things flow when you're feeling a little angst, when somebody's applying pressure. You know, in my world, I have to deal with low-level managers, and they're getting pressure from higher level, mid-level managers who are getting pressure from higher level managers. And as they say, stuff rolls downhill. And so eventually that stuff's going to roll down to us down in the trenches. And most people aren't cognizant of that. And we have to be very cognizant of that. So when I go talking to low-level managers, I try to remind myself of that and try to just breathe, regardless of what they say. And I got guys who, you should do this and you should do that, and how come you're not doing this? And don't take it personally. Just breathe, be calm, and just let it flow. Let it flow right past you if you can. Try not to take it on. Try not to take on their pressure. All right. And then if you breathe and stay calm, you'll help another person release his or her pressure. And I think that's something that we need to all focus on in this crazy mixed up world. So that's it for today. I'm going to just enjoy this beautiful sunny day, clear skies, no chemtrails here in southwest North Carolina. Things are starting to bloom. We got another little storm coming tonight. Need just keep that rain coming every once in a while. Everything's getting green. And pretty soon it'll be time to plant flowers. And we got another freeze warning tonight, but we're almost to full springtime. Wonderful equinox this week. New moon coming up soon. And gotta feed the fire. Almost lost it here. And a lot of things going on. Mother Nature's so wonderful. We've had a lot of clear skies lately, and that moon just shines. It's like a spotlight out here in the forest. I get up at, like I said, 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. I go outside on the deck to exercise, and it's just like there's spotlight. It's shining everywhere. It's really nice, especially now with it just being basically about a half moon, because you can see a lot of stars too. So it's a lot of fun to be outside in the morning. Yeah, so peaceful and quiet. So until next time, cosmic energy, earth energy, heart energy, send loving heart energy out to all beings, all dimensions, all timelines. May this day be filled with compassion, loving kindness, and courage. Ho.